hopefully I've got this right. I've got a tip for you today as far as laundry is concerned. Being back in the bush, or wild camping as you might say, there's absolutely no reason why we have to be dirty. As I originally, I aired on an earlier one on how to bathe. And it was simple: dig a hole. I always make sure that I bring a plastic bag with me for that. And so you just dig a hole in the ground. A small one will do you for a wash basin, and you can put the plastic bag in it, and you can add hot water that you've heated and sterilized from your fire, which will allow you to have a daily sponge bath. Very important and refreshing. I mean, the lake is great, water source is great for bathing, but there you can't beat hot water. Once a week, I make it a point that if I'm staying in the area very long, the hole that I have dug in the ground is much larger. It is almost comfortable enough to sit in. So there is my bath. And I will heat the water and I will add it to it. And the water has been sterilized. I'll wait till the water cools so that it's of a comfortable temperature that I can sit in it. That way I'm not contaminating the water by cooling it with water from the lake, because I'm very conscious when it comes to cleanliness, or when it comes to things being safe as far as sanitary or what have you. So a hole in the ground, a small one serves as a wash basin with plastic in it and hot water. A larger one, if you become energetic or what have you, or are staying for any length of time, would serve as a great bathtub. And I mean the large one. I mean, you know, it's probably only about so big around and about so deep, just enough that you can sit in it and you can keep your legs up and you can bathe in hot water, which is nice. The wash basin can also serve to wash your hair. Like I say, there's absolutely no reason to forget about your hygiene when you're in the backcountry. Now, today's tip is how to do your laundry. What I'm using is a dry sack. Okay? This is a fairly old one. And what I've done is I've put a small amount of water in the bottom. As you can see, there's not much water in there. I've taken what is my environmentally friendly soap. I bring 1 bar with me, and with that bar of soap, I do laundry, I bathe, I wash my hair, I do clean my utensils and my pots, pans, dishes using sand, but if need be, like I will use the soap also to clean those if I need to. But laundry. So, I have a few things. I have my socks, wool. I believe I've mentioned before that they will absorb the perspiration. They are the best thing to have in your hiking boots. So, I put some water into the dry sack. And what my plan is, we hope that it works, is that we take the dry sack with the water, and I've used the hand soap in there, and it is soapy at the bottom. So I'm going to take and I'm going to put my laundry, my dirty laundry, run, because I'm putting socks in there, a t-shirt, like you really can't put a lot in, another t-shirt I'm going to manage, and a pair of underclothing. And so what I'm going to do, like I said, this is an old bag, not unlike myself, but anyway, I'm going to roll it, as you would if you're packing it or what have you. And I'm going to tighten it. So what happens is, in this bag, there's water, dirty clothes, and air. As you notice, the bag is like. So what we're going to do is we're going to take, and we're just going to go like this, probably maybe 50 or 60 times. Not too different than front-loading wash machine. Your clothes just basically goes back and forth, like so. And when I've completed this 50 or 60 times, what I plan on doing is to drain the water into the ground, not the lake, so as not to put my dirt in the lake. Environmentally conscious I am. Wring the clothing out, add more fresh water into the bag for rinsing, and I put the fresh water in there, and then I will put the clothes back in, and I'll do another, I don't know, 25, 30 times to make sure that the soap is all out of the clothing. And then I'll wring the clothing and I'll hang it on my line, and the water that was in here will go into the ground, not the lake. so therefore you're not contaminating things. So a dry sack, and we generally have them if we're going to be hiking. We generally have a dry sack. I think this is a medium dry sack with a little bit of water. As you see, it's been sitting there and the water is still contained within, and with the air, you don't need a lot of water. And you just sit there like this, and you do that about 50 times and you will have clean water. Okay, so there's my laundry day, and of course I've retouched on the bathing, digging a hole, small for a basin. You put plastic in it, and you put hot water in that. Larger for your bath. You should at least try to bath once a week, depending on how long you're going to be back in the backcountry. I make sure that I brush my teeth. I bring a toothbrush, and I bring toothpaste with me, and I brush my teeth 3 times a day. Sometimes if I'm really busy, I might end up falling behind and only brush my teeth maybe twice in the morning and at night before going to bed. But I know that it is also important. So I've got clean clothes, brush teeth, and my body is clean. I had a bath last night. I do not take things with me like deodorants or perfumes or anything. These are all attractants for insects and what have you. I just hope, you know, even though you're clean, you're still going to have a body odor as far as perspiration and stuff like that is concerned. But you're by yourself, so you know your body is clean. If you've perspired during the day and created any odor, that's okay. You're going to have a sponge bath at night through the method that I had showed you. And you're going to be able to put on clean sleeping clothes for to go to bed, as I do. Anyway, that's my tip for today, how to do your laundry in the backcountry. Take care, and I'll be talking to you soon.